Jamar, you say Clark! Jamar Clark! Jamar Clark!
They'll blame it on us and say, what am I pushing? Straight up.
Like one of those new Diamond Phillips, where they could be anybody.
Both sides could actually come together and just talk. So that's what I'm asking. How do we do that? What you're saying is
I would say, you know what? I would say you'd have to contact.
But again, we've done that 6 days worth of it.
Well, maybe if you can, you know what? If you guys say you're trying that, I mean, I don't. Maybe an intermediate person that can, who can contact both sides to sit down. Because I tell you what, everyone wants us to come to get some kind of resolution out of this.
Right. And what you're saying is the communication with the chief's office. Right?
And again, I don't know who's been trying to contact who, and so that's a matter that have to be handled by either the chief's office or the mayor's office. If you say you can't get through to the chief's office, I'm quite sure. What about your council member? Your council member should have a voice. Contact your council member.
Council members don't have a gun pointing their face. That's where it's at. So where's that line of communication?
Well, but think about it. But even with a council member, you mean to tell me a council member don't have access to a mayor? A council member doesn't have access to a chief?
They've had access to rifles in their faces with them. So where's that line of communication?
Again, they should be able to sit down and talk. Because again, we're not
rifles pointing their face, but that's what we've seen this week. We want the communication. We want this with the chief or someone else. City council members come out, they have rifles pointing their face. That's what
they've been doing for the past week.
You know,
with Jamar Clark,
that's what we're trying to figure out with you. What you're saying is true. Mm-hmm. We cannot get that. We want that communication with those offices and with those people. We don't get it. City council members come out, they got rifles, and
sticks and everything else
in their face.
So city council members, they have access. I can tell you right, a city council member have better access to the mayor than what I would. Because when they have meetings, when they meet, so the city council member, that's something they're gonna have to stress and something they're gonna have to wanna get done. If I'm a city council member and if I and what you're saying is a gun pointed in my face, I would sit down and talk with someone about this.
And they've been talking to us, but where does it go from there?
Again, everybody needs to sit down and hopefully we can reach some kind of resolution to this.
Do you think it's a revolution that can be solved that your fellow officers honestly handcuffed my cousin and shot him down in these streets, the same neighborhood that we've been growing up since we was kids in?
Again, this matter right here is going to be investigated. You know what? I don't know all the details, and you talk with the majority of cops on the department.
My thing is, this is not the first time that this has happened with Minneapolis. You got to understand that this has been happening for decades. This is the same community that I grew up in, and it's the same community that we all come from. And these people wouldn't be out here peacefully protesting if it wasn't justified that they had no right to shoot my cousin down the way they shot him down, sir.
And again, this matter right here has been investigated here.
It have not been investigated because my thing is, your officers, these people don't have no weapons. They come out here for the love of my cousin. They come out here for the respect, and they come out here for the truth. Now, ever since we've been out here, the only thing that we've been going against is officers with homemade sticks. They've been coming out here with guns and tasers for days. We've been out here for days. This is not gonna stop until you guys release those tapes.
You know what? I was here last night. It was a peaceful night last night. Yeah. You know what? And when the officers, I was here 2 nights ago, and in the back, and I can tell you what I witnessed firsthand. You know what? And the sad part was, 90% of people out here were behaving peacefully. But then you had a few people you start throwing rocks, and it's right here, the videotape. You start people here throwing rocks. You have people throwing incendiary devices.
But you got to
and you have
also.
all that- but once that
Incendiary
happens,
device was a paper bag on fire. Here's the thing. Chalk bullets, and the chief clarified this. Okay, I give it to a point.
But listen
Someone
to
was
how many
tagging up the
people
building
got
over
hit
here.
in the face
How
with
does
them
that get a right
big-ass
for
ring
2
guns?
officers to jump over this wall right here
And start
shoot
shooting
chalk
people?
bullets? We have videos, we have
Kids,
pictures.
too.
Yeah,
She
no,
got
I mean,
shot
that-
right in her face. Well, so what you're saying is you said incendiary devices.
Yep.
You said this. No, what we have on tape is someone tagging a building and then chalk bullets getting shot off into tents and campfires.
And hitting kids in the
actually-
face
So
and
what you're just saying
everything.
is kind of that spin.
No,
though,
it's
is all
actually
I'm
been
saying.
several. It wasn't just one. It was a couple of Molotov cocktails thrown over. It wasn't just
Oh
one.
no, Molotov cocktails. No.
It wasn't no
My
cocktails
man.
never
I
thrown
was
over
here.
there.
I've been here since.
We've been here for
Okay.
since day one. There was never no
sir.
cocktails thrown over there. No.
It's on video.
There was one
Okay.
paper bag on video. I can show you all the videos.
How many squad cars? How many squad cars do you think were damaged in the back?
Probably about 7 or 8.
13 squad
How
cars.
many people were killed in the
13
street
squad,
this week?
Squad
How many
cars.
Right.
people
How many
killed
people
in the
were
street
shot
this
down?
week?
Cars.
Okay.
You got to think
Is that
about that.
worth $50,000?
You're talking about something that's
You can't put a
replaceable.
price
You
tag
can't
on
replace
Right.
somebody's life
Right.
with a
Jamar's
car and a
life.
vehicle.
Right.
You know
Right.
what? Again, it's not a person out here that don't think any time we lose any life out here is tragic.
But you guys are trying
You
to
know what?
put a
Again,
price tag on
no,
it.
But
no,
you're
we-
trying to
we-
justify
I'm
that
not.
also.
I'm not trying to put
Here,
a price
get up
tag
here.
on that.
Get up here.
When you look at every incident that happens out there, every time we have a shooting, you know what? Since this incident happened, guess what? In Minneapolis, how many other people have we had shot?
There was another young man shot 2 days later. on Tuesday.
And guess
And
what
a
we're
little
doing?
kid.
Right now, we're going out investigating that.
So my thing
and we're
is,
trying to do our
okay,
best
the
to do
point
that.
that
And I
we're
bet
trying to
you that
make, the
investigation's
point that
a lot
he's
more
trying to
transparent
make is, why is it necessary to investigate when y'all know that y'all doing wrong to this community? And then it's like we brought y'all people here. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that y'all been doing is tearing down this community.
My
So
second
basically, what
question
you're saying is your badge must have a price on it too. Then, just like the blood that the innocent blood
No,
that
$50,000 a year.
what he's trying to
just
say
like the innocent
is,
blood that
why are
y'all
you
been
so
sharing.
focused on police killing black people and not black people killing black people? But what you should be focused on is
ma'am, I'm not saying that. I'm saying both. Here's whether we have a police officer involved shooting, whether we have a citizen involved shooting there. I care about the whole gamut, everything.
Okay, my
That's
thing
what I
is,
care. I care
here
about
you are,
everything.
here you are. My thing is, if you care about everything, right? Here you are, a lieutenant,
should be
sir.
over here
You should have been out here days ago when them same people was lining up with sticks in their hand, when them same people was behind these gates ready to fucking go in on everybody out here.
So I've been out there every day.
Man, you haven't. Then you'll be aware of what's going on out here.
Excuse me,
You don't know.
Excuse me, I have a question. Okay, does this justify something? How can we have a sign? I could see when they told us to move our 2 inches forward, we respected and moved it forward. But why is it they took our flag, they took our poster out instead of telling us, okay, guess what, move your poster 2 in front of here or something. But what they did is they took it and took it in. That's why we had to.
Yeah, that's basically what they're doing. They taking our
Preventing the
posters,
Jiffy from
they
being
burning,
here?
they burning down posters, and that's what they've been doing.
Everyone has a right. If you want to gather,
And just like we have the right to protest, and we gonna freely protest until y'all release those
So
tapes.
here's one thing. So this has been ruled a homicide by the coroner's office, right?
Wait,
hold on.
Sir,
it has.
Sir, hold a
Ruled.
second. Anytime you have any officer involved shooting, sir, anytime
Just
you
yes
have
or no,
any,
this has been answered.
Again, I will answer this question for you. Anytime you have any officer involved shooting where someone loses their life, it's called a homicide.
Okay.
My thing,
us
okay,
as
if
a
you,
citizen-
okay, my thing,
If it
okay.
was us with a citizen, if that was the ruling and I was the person behind the trigger, would I not have been arrested and processed at this point in time? Tell me that yes or no.
Sir, again, if you want me to answer the question, I will. Whenever it's due process. Whenever you have an officer involved shooting,
Show
sir, if you want me to, I will answer the question. If you have an officer involved shooting, it's the due process. Then right now, the officers relieve the duty while this matter is being investigated.
So, but they, hold on, wait.
Again,
What justified
as
that?
a,
What
They get paid,
justified?
You asked me.
They're on paid
you
vacation.
What
asked me the
justified that
procedure
they
we
on
have.
paid vacation?
How are they on paid
They're on paid
vacation?
vacation.
How
They
is
get a
that?
paid leave.
How is that?
How is
Why
it that
is
they're on
that?
a
Why
paid
is
leave?
that?
It's a little
Have
bit.
You
y'all
gotta
seen the
understand that.
Again, you know what?
If it was
we
a
wanna
citizen,
talk,
how would this process
without
play?
yelling,
We just need more than one
I'm asking
officer
the
over here
question
answering
without
questions.
yelling,
One
man.
ain't enough.
Again,
It's too
sir,
many questions,
if
and
we
we're not
got
getting no
questions,
answers
we
to
know
it.
what we can
I'm
engage
raising
just
my
wanna
hand.
know.
Asking
I
the
want-
question.
I have a
Again,
question.
if you have an officer,
I have a
I explain to you. If you have an officer involved shooting, that's the policy. Because whether you like it or not, it's 2 sides to every story.
Yep.
It's
So
two.
what if
you know
this
what?
was
It's
a
2
citizen
sides.
shooting?
It's the same way if it's a citizen. Everyone
Would they
is-
not be arrested and
Sir,
processed right now?
let
though?
me
It's been
explain
ruled
something to you.
Yeah, they would be dead.
Sir,
They would be arrested.
Yes.
That's citizen.
They would be arrested.
Everyone.
That's like if I was
let
to
me
have
tell you
a.
right, everyone's
Simmer.
guilty.
How long did it
Everyone's
take to
innocent
arrest
until
him?
proven
Yes,
guilty.
no, they're
We
guilty.
extend-
They're
sir,
guilty. They're
we
guilty.
extend
Police,
correct.
Minneapolis police officers been
Again.
guilty from day one. Y'all been
Again.
guilty for
Yeah.
10 years
My
ago.
man right here.
And this has
You know
been
what?
going on for years.
No, take
Y'all
your
can sit
breath.
here and lie to
Hold
the
on a
media.
second.
No, y'all
I
can sit here and
have to
lie to
do
the media
this
and
right
lie
here,
to these
and I'll come
people,
back and talk
but
to
you
you guys.
cannot lie
You
to the
have to- I'll
people
come back
that
to
live
the
in this community. That
This
y'all
man
have
right here
these
shot
people that
me.
y'all have beat for
Ruled
years.
a homicide by the coroner's office.
Y'all beat us for
Would you
years.
not be arrested and processed?
Sir.
No,
Right.
don't sir me.
No.
and that's-
You know what? You know
Yes
what?
or
Yes
no?
or no?
Yes or
You
no?
yes or
If
no?
he shot me
If
and
you-
it was
if-
ruled a
you know what?
homicide,
Let me
would he not be
explain. If
arrested
you want
and
me to-
processed?
if you want me to answer
It's
this
as simple as that.
question,
Yes or no?
Immediately arrested. You damn sure wouldn't be given
Yes or
paid
no?
vacation.
Everyone right now is innocent till proven
But
guilty.
how are they
That's
innocent?
a fact.
How
But
they
would he not
innocent?
be
They're
arrested?
contradicting their stories.
If we have
You got to
evidence
understand,
to arrest
they've
me, we'll
been
be arrested.
contradicting their stories from
We
day
have
one.
that.
You don't
Y'all
have
been
any
thinking of
evidence to
stories to
arrest
cover
him.
your
I got
own
it.
ass
There's
because you
footage
know that
online
your
right
officers
now
fucked
that's
up.
evidence enough to arrest
They
him.
they messed up.
Let me. I haven't finished doing my survey here. If you,
You can do your survey, but it doesn't justify that your officers can sit there and shoot down somebody that's been handcuffed, and you know that
They
it's
sent
wrong.
one
And
officer
yet, what
out
y'all
here
been doing
to
is
do a
y'all
fucking
been justifying
survey.
that.
Get arrested. What's the point in protecting?
What you
Cameras,
asking?
Serve and
please
protect.
recognize that they
Serve
sent
and
one
protect.
officer out here to do
Serve
a
and
survey, and he just so happens to be the only damn black officer we've seen all week. I'm sorry, one or two. Interesting, right?
And I get that, but I'm just if I was one of these cats,
You know what?
coroner ruled it a homicide, would you not come arrest me?
Again,
point in time,
you know
Can
what?
I- can I-
Again, you know, sir. If we have evidence showing that they're happy, you know.
No. The evidence is the coroner ruled it a homicide. Would that not? No,
Sir,
I'm just-
sir,
no,
I,
just
sir,
answer this
sir,
question.
sir,
It's
I,
that simple.
sir, I explained to
The
you.
question is that simple. Exactly. You're turning your back.
I'm not.
On the community.
Again,
So then
again,
answer
sir.
this question.
Okay, again.
So the question is this:
Wait,
answer
okay.
yes or no.
It's not-
Answer the
it's
question.
not- it's not
It
a
is a
yes
yes or no question. If I shot one of these people, the coroner ruled it as a homicide. Would I not be arrested? Is that not a yes or no question?
Hey,
There's your
bro.
answer.
Hey,
There's your answer.
don't waste your time.
Hey, excuse me. Hey,
fucking
cameraman.
answer.
Hey, cameraman. Hey, who you work for? Hey, let me ask you this question on camera. No, let me ask you this direct question.
He just answered the question right there.
When a rogue can answer this question right here,
Get this straight to the bag. Just like the rest of them.
Somebody said it. Hey.
Call them out. We're angry, wild up rioters. And all of your partners have. All of your peers have.
It's been. My inspectors have been out here walking around. We've had.
In
a lot of
riot
officers out
gear.
here, right?
Well, answer me
In
this.
riot
Yeah,
gear,
yeah,
sir.
Answer me this. Do you think we in the wrong?
You know, again, I think.
No, it's either yes or no.
I wanna-
Sir,
ask
sir,
someone.
can I please
You
say
have to answer
something?
one
Yes, say-
question.
I don't tell you how you answer your question. Please don't tell me how I answer my question. If I come out here and say, you know what, I'm going to always treat you respectfully.
Hold on. No, he ain't arrested. He ain't
I'm going to
arrested.
always, I'm going to always treat people. I treat people.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
I treat
sister,
people.
sister.
I treat people how I want to be treated.
Okay.
It's not a person out here. I've been in this department for 25 years. It's not a person out here that's going to say I ever came in there and I didn't treat them how I want to be treated.
Yes, but if you know that your peers do, how do you sleep at night knowing that you maintain
That's all-
the
that's
bullshit
all-
that goes
that-
Can I
on?
tell you about my peers?
Yeah, sure. I know about them. I'm from this
I'm going to
neighborhood.
tell you about my peers. Majority of my peers do a heck of a job. The majority of the police officers on this
I've seen
department
ass
do a good
kicking.
job.
I've seen
And can I
people
and I'm
fucked up.
going to tell you something too. And I'm going to tell you another stereotype. When people have a stereotype, you see like a lot of minorities out of pocket. We know that's true. The majority of people in the neighborhood are decent folks.
When was the last time you arrested a bad
I
cop?
can tell you right now.
If the majority of you cops are good, when was the last time you got rid of a bad cop? When was the last time you arrested a bad cop?
Sir, you can check. You can go down and you can.
You don't know?
We've had
There's so few of them. How many? You got to know the one.
Right now,
But most of the time they don't get fired. Let's be honest about what the real statistics are. Most of the time they do not get fired. Most of the time they get a paid vacation while you do an internal investigation where the public is never given any information about that
Ma'am, can I tell you right now,
investigation.
ma'am, we have cops right now. If you look at
No, pause 1 second. Then they use taxpayer dollars to pay people settlements off. Am I right or am I wrong?
Millions of dollars housing settlements.
A very disproportionate amount of the people that are out here kicking folks' ass and killing them every day.
Ma'am, can I tell you right now, in Minneapolis, we have about 1 million look at this, we have about 1 million police contacts a year. We have over about 500,000 documented police calls. So you talk about 1 million calls, and you might have 1 or 2, and if you do a 5-year average, 2 to 3 people who actually might be officer involved
Tens of millions of taxpayer dollars.
So when you look at 1 million calls for service and you have 3 incidents where you have officer involved shooting, you take those 3 incidents.
So those are the only people we give a fuck about are the people that die and the people that get shot. We don't care about the people that get their ass kicks on these streets every single day.
Ma'am, you know what we care about the 1 million contacts we come into. Yeah.
Okay, you're trying to justify it. You're saying there are all of these instances. You're justifying.
Don't walk away because you know what I'm about to ask. Don't walk away because you know what Lieutenant.
Don't send the black brother out here.
I'm the big boss,
Lieutenant. The white boys out here. Don't send one of the black dudes. Don't send the black guy out here. They're using you as a scapegoat. There they are. They're using you as a scapegoat.
Don't call me out your fucking officers.
Lieutenant, one question.
You're that concrete. The one person that you send out here all by themselves is the only black fucking person on your, or damn near the only black person on your staff. Damn near. Damn there.
It's a joke to you? It's funny?
Yeah, it's funny.
Fucking coward.
That's because he's a coward. That's because he's a